Hello there everybody, Sam'sTrains here, welcome back to the railway and welcome back to another live stream. Here we are on episode 4 of 5. I thought today we'd just have a nice, pleasant, positive, relaxing hour or two, just try and forget some of the problems in the world and just have a nice time. So today I thought I would make this episode about you guys. You're going to have lots of time to get in there with the chat and ask questions and that sort of thing. Lots of time for requests. I'm going to be showing your photos and of course running lots and lots of trains. So this today is all going to be for you. On that note then, let's get started with the chat and do some shout outs. If you'd like a shout out, do let me know. I do have one really special shout out to give, which I was actually supposed to do last week, but I didn't do it. So today I'm going to do it. It is a shout out for Murphy, whose 8th birthday was back on Monday. And unfortunately his celebration had to be cancelled for obvious reasons, which is a real shame. So Murphy, I'm so sorry that happened to you on your birthday. Hopefully when this is all over, and it will all be over of course one day, you'll be able to have your birthday celebrations. Better late than never. Apparently you got a Hornby Tornado Express set for your birthday, which is really exciting, and I think it was your mum that told me that you were already planning you were going to unbox it, which is really lovely to hear. So if you do a review, do let me see it. Let us see it online if you decide to put it online, of course. Maybe not if you're 8 years old. Whatever. But either way, I hope you had a lovely birthday and enjoy that train set, of course. To everybody else, hello to you guys. It is lovely to see you all here, and well, thank you very much for popping in. Meeton is there, Wave 10 is there, Eric the Train Nerd says hi. I did just see, oh, it was Jackson and Kona who wanted a shout out. There you go. Hi Adam Rushton, lovely to see you there. Tank Engine 75, hello to you. Archie's Trains YT says O-Gauge. Oh yeah, you've got me O-Gauge over there. Someone has requested that I run some O-Gauge, so that's why that's there. We'll get that going in a second. Sam, what did I miss? Says SLD51. Not a lot. The introductory music, which is pretty annoying. That's about it, really. Please shout me out because I'm going to start building a model railway, says Torfella. Wow, good luck. Hope it goes well. Yeah, if you've got any plans, share them with us. What sort of railway is it going to be? That should be cool to find out. How was the week without school? Says I like trains quite a bit. Yes, if anybody is now in a situation where they haven't got to go to school, I'm sorry. Obviously, it's kind of sad actually, isn't it? But also, congratulations. I hope you enjoy your time off and stay safe during it if possible. I've just realised that the sound effects aren't on. I must have forgotten to put the speakers on, so we'll do that in a second. But thank you so much to all of the people who have sent super chats so far. I've just seen one from the Ugly Duckman. He says, congrats on 70k, Sam. Oh, that's right. Yeah, this morning I woke up to 70,000 subscribers. That is a crazy number of people. Thank you so much if you are subscribed. Can we get a few Pullmans out behind an A4 to celebrate? Great idea, Duckman. Thanks so much for the support. And yes, of course you can. Sharky McSharknose became an engineer. Brilliant username, and thank you so much to you. And William Town says, could you please run the Hornby 4MT with some Lima BR Western Region coaches too? Yeah, sure I can, William, no problem. Kelly Ashford's there. Can you run Miles being chased by Alton Hall? I've never had to chase locos before, Kelly. That's a cool idea. Yes, I will do that. First things first though, I'm going to go and turn on the speakers so that you can hear the mooing noises or whatever, and this isn't going to be pretty because I have to sort of bend double to actually reach the switch. So if you see anything that you'd rather not see, shut your eyes. Oh, okay, I think I've got it. Right, they should be working now. Oh, tut tut tut. Shouldn't be forgetting things like that. Okay, there we go, we're sorted. So next super chat should hopefully make a noise. Let's wait and see. We've just had a few pop through. Hi Sam, Mr. Terrier. Back when... there we go, it's working. That was Mayo Hosco. Thanks so much, Mayo. Hey, Sam'sTrains, love to see Mallard pulling a mix of Bullman, Blood and Custard and Southern Green coaches with a Gandhi Dancy, trailing if possible. I'll try, Mayo, I'll try, although sadly my Gandhi Dancer is completely dead and it doesn't have couplings, so I can't pull it along. So maybe I could push it along, that would be good. And Paul S, thank you so much, Paul. He says, can you run the Hornby Trying B12 with Mark 1 coaches? Great idea, Paul. Thanks so much for the support. I will certainly do that. And Techno Andrew, thank you to you. He says, hi Sam, please could you run the Stania Mogul with some maroon coaches? Many thanks for keeping our spirits up. No problem, it's a pleasure. Thank you to you for keeping my spirits up and you know, keeping me in business. Thank you so much, Andrew. And Sideways 66779, hello Sam, could you run the Freightliner 66 Poppy? Ooh, I like that one. And the Railgun and Queen Mary. Okay, cool, yes. And can you use your stream intro for all your videos? No, probably not. It's a bit long, isn't it? But yeah, I'm glad you like it. Thank you very much, and thanks for the support too. Me own, could you run Backman Thomas and Donald pulling long box fans, please? Sure, I could. No problem at all. Right, well, I'll leave the chat on so that you can see yourself on the stream. Keep it clean and tidy if you can. I've just dropped my pen. Because I want to start by saying a huge thank you to everybody who donated during last week's stream. I really do appreciate it. As always, I'm so lucky to be able to do what I love to do for a living, to be able to make videos for you guys, and all of these support and all of these donations really help me to do that. So truly, thank you so much. And that was Whammy. That was Christian Man again. Any engines to run that are either asked very little of or not asked for at all. I like to give them a chance to run. Ah, that's a good idea. So throw some suggestions out there, folks, into the chat, and we will see what comes out there. I'll see what I can spot. For now, though, here are all of last week's donors. Thank you so much. Donors, it makes it sound like you've been giving me your organs or something. Please don't do that. That would freak me out. Okay, Colin Wykes, Jared SAR, AZ Rail, J, Shining Time 4, Kelly Ashford, Sparky129 Games, Mayo Hosco, British and American Railways, William Town, Whammy Radio by Christian Man, Me Un, Don Antonio. Sorry, I've just been distracted by a spider that's come out and crawled over the Bullman certificate. You better move, I'm going to be touching that in a minute. Anyway, Don Antonio, Lakota Theroff, Sparky129 Games, Longsight, Lego Master 365, Kelly Ashford, Radoslow Socha, George Botterini, Fox Hill Railway, Joe Eason, The Cluttered Desk 2, In Big Block We Trust, The Ugly Duckman, MCW Records, Carter Hewitt, Yuhaeo, sorry, Ronan's Railways, Vic's Train Corner, Christthorpe Junction, or Christthorpe, never know which to say, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Adam, Austin Machin, the Imperial Diamond Spinosaurus, Oliver McMahon, who did send that massive donation. I still don't know whether that was an accident or not. If it wasn't, Oliver, thank you so much. That was crazily generous. I don't even know what to say about that. If it was an accident, like I said last week, get in touch with YouTube. Unfortunately, I don't have the power to refund these super chats, but they do. Well, I think they do. So get in touch and see what they say. Anyway, Ryan Abernathy, Navy Dog, Tim Watts, Gareth Waite, Simon the Plantsman, Paul Laters, Matt Daniels, David Piper, Steamer Productions, Travel by Trains, Trains NI, Terence Priestley, Flying Yorkshireman, and Cosmo City 53. So thank you all guys so much. As I say, I really appreciate it. And you guys that are popping up, I won't miss you. I know I missed a few back there, but I will go over and read those in just a second. Matt Daniels, thanks so much. He says, can you run Maud with the railgun, please? I certainly can, no problem. Thank you very much to you, Matt. And E350TB, can we get a Woolwinder Antiques again? It's been a bad few weeks and I need cheering up. Love the streams as always, says E350TB. No problem, I'll certainly do that. I think that'll cheer us all up. Thank you very much. And Shining Time 4 wants to see the War Department LMR livery austerity with a long van train and a Queen Mary brake van. Great idea. Yeah, that one doesn't get often picked, does it? Anyway, thank you to all you guys. You are all entered, of course, for the giveaway, which is happening next week. So you've only got 2 more weeks to enter, this week and next week, of course. You can enter every stream if you like. That is the main one. And the other thing I'm giving away at the same time is going to be Bullman to a separate winner. So I say Bullman, he's called Braising, of course, as you can see. So you'll get him and the certificate as the sort of second prize, or the bogey prize. So good luck to everyone, and thank you so much to everyone for the support. Right, let's get to it then, because I'll have some requests left over from last week. In fact, quite a lot. We're going for the record today, by the way, requests. I don't know what the record is, but I have a feeling today we're going to be doing it, because there are loads from last week. There's about 25 from last week, plus what's coming in today. So keep them coming, folks. Keep them coming. Let's see how crazy we can make this. Anyway, here we go with the first few from last week. So, as you can see, everybody's favourite, we have the Garrett. Crazy big loco, that one. Oh, thank you very much, Jay. He says, all right, man, could you please run your Hornby Percy pulling as many Tidmouth milk tankers as you own with Backman Toad on the back? Take care. Thank you very much, Jay. I could do that for sure. Thanks a bunch for the support, seriously. Right, so on the outer line, yep, the Garrett, that was requested by Sparky129 Games. Thank you, Sparky, for all your support. You wanted to see the Bayer Garrett pulling teaks, nice and simple, like that very much. So that will certainly be done, as you can see. In Big Block We Trust wanted to see the Class 45 pushing a Beal hack, which is fine, I could certainly do that. Zachary in the task, thank you so much for that. I'll make sure you're entered into the giveaway, of course. Yeah, so we have the Class 45 pushing the Beal hack there on the middle line. Then the Ugly Duckman wanted to see double-headed Peckets on a good strain, so I've done that. And then also Lego Master 365 wanted to see an O-gauge engine, any O-gauge engine, so I've set that one up over there. That's the diesel. I thought we ran the 4F last week, so we'll do the diesel this week. So yeah, we'll do that in a second. Charles Curtis, thank you so much. He says, hello Sam, thank you for the live stream and being there for those feeling isolated. Yes, of course, folks. You can use my channel anytime you like. You pop over and entertain yourself on there. And to everyone who is having to isolate and that sort of thing, I'm so sorry. I know that's an awful thing to have to do, but you know, just take it easy, take a rest. It's not ideal, but make the best of it. Okay, let's cheer everyone up then and get some of these trains going. Duckman, I think it was Duckman, wasn't it? Yeah, he didn't specify which Beckett, so I've gone for the B2 and the W4 mixed together. So the 040s at the front and the 060s behind it. So there we go. Of course, they're pretty powerful together. The Beal hack needs to be pushed rather, by the 45 or the peak, so I'm going to run it that way. There we go. Hopefully it won't derail. Shouldn't do. They're pretty heavy, aren't they? And there goes the Garrett. Okay. Right, let's watch these, and then please don't let me forget to run the O-gauge loco a little bit. I'd hate to do that to old Lego Master 365. But there we go. Yep, the Garrett. I must say, I do still love the Garrett. It's a great runner. A lot of people said, you know, it's going to break down. The Helgen Garretts are useless. You're going to have it weeks, and the thing's going to break down. Well, I've run it quite a lot. I've had it several weeks now. It's probably getting into months, isn't it? And it still runs perfectly well. So for that, I'm really, really happy. There goes the Beal hack. Absolutely fine. Not derailed on the tricky bit of track, so I'm pretty sure we've gotten away with that one. William Hurley, thank you very much. Thank you, Sam, for keeping us all entertained and keeping us company during this difficult time. Oh, that's a pleasure. I wish I could do more. I've thought about doing more streams during the week, but I'm just focusing on getting videos done so that if I get unwell or anything like that, you've still got stuff to watch. So I figured that would probably be more important, really. Jackson Ancoa says, Samuel, I'm guessing you want to try and get my attention. So there you go, you did it. Hi everyone, says Brian Rock, rail fan. Hello to you too. I love Peckets, says SLD51. You know, I think everybody does. I've never heard from anyone that doesn't like the Peckets. Yeah, Hornby did a great job on those. They really are lovely locos, aren't they? There we go. Look at that. 45 with the Beal hack. I don't know if in Big Block We Trust wanted me to have a Beal hack on both sides, but he definitely just said pushing the Beal hack, so that's what we've done. Right, let's get this loco started, the O-gauge loco. This is, I think, an SNCF diesel, which would make it French. I think it's a diesel. It's not an electric, is it? No, I don't think so. Here it comes, though. It's still got the 2 wagons. Hopefully soon I will have some more wagons to show. Ooh, look at that. If any of the crew stick their heads out of the diesel, they're going to probably have their heads cut off by the blades of the turbine there, because it's actually really close to the track, which is a bit dodgy really, isn't it? But hopefully we're okay. Anyway, you can see the lights working on the diesel. I put those in. I like to show off about that. Yeah, it was a lot of fun because the diesel had sort of dodgy little bulbs in it. It had all the holes for the lights and everything like that, so the lights could shine through, but it just had these bulbs wired in. Or I say bulbs, I think it was just one on the front and not on the back. So I thought, you know, I'm going to put some colour LEDs in. So we've got white LEDs for forwards and red LEDs for back. And I think it looks pretty decent, actually. Not bad at all. So there you go. It's making a funny noise now. I'll have to investigate. But there we go. That is the O-gauge one run. And soon, hopefully, I will have some more O-gauge locos to run for you. That would be a lot of fun to do. Okay, what did you think to that, folks? Was that good? Shall we bring some of these to a stop? No, we'll keep watching them until we can get them all back to the front. There we go. Co as in co-worker. Okay, fair enough. What do you mean? SNCF does the TGV. Oh, really, Jackson? Ooh, that's pretty cool. E350TB, thanks very much. You know what? I want to make someone happy today. Hope this helps too. Wow, thank you so much, E350TB. That's a lot. That's an unnecessary amount, but thank you. That will go a long way. Thank you very, very much. And yeah, I know a lot of people have been asking me, you know, are the videos going to stop and all that sort of thing? No, of course not. No, I've got quite a lot of videos stored up. I've got lots of locos stored up. Yeah, I ain't going to be going anywhere. Don't worry, folks. Whatever happens, you've got several weeks worth of content already made, and obviously I'm making it all the time. So yeah, no problems there whatsoever. And thank you very much for those requests. That was awesome. There we go, those 2 Peckets. Did you notice how beautifully they ran? No derailments, no noise, no nothing. Just perfectly fine. No stopping on the points even. Absolutely wonderful. Love those Peckets. Really do. William Town, thank you so much. He says he wanted to go to the Bluebell Railways branch line weekend in April, but it was cancelled. I know. I'm sorry about that. There's quite a lot of stuff being cancelled. I know the Ali Pali exhibition got cancelled. Although I think postponed is the word they used, isn't it? They're not cancelling it. It'll probably happen, or hopefully it will. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. Just got to make the best of it. Okay, cool. What are we going to do next then? So I thought we would do another chat. We'll do some shout outs. If you've got any questions for me, be sure to pop them into the chat. Let's keep them positive though. Let's not talk about the nasty stuff. Let's keep this one happy. Because the Q&A went pretty well last week, so I thought we'd do some more. So if you've got any questions about me, about the channel, about trains, anything you like, stick them in there and we'll see how it goes. So Blueboy3801 says, hey Sam, do you know about the Loco 3801 in Australia? It will be running very soon. No, I don't know about that. It sounds good though. I'll have to look it up and see if I can see more about it. Is that it on your picture, on your profile picture? It looks quite nice. It looks like it's got some streamlining on it, if that is indeed it. Please run some more diesel and electric, says Phantom. Sure, I can do that, no problem at all. American British Railways, thank you so much. That is a lot. Hey Sam, I made it this week. Lol, yes. A lot of people have been annoyed because I've been missing them. So well done, you finally made it. I think it's quite early in America, isn't it? Could you please run your new Princess Royal, Princess Elizabeth with whichever coaches your choice? Sure, I can do that. Thank you very much. I'll gladly do that. Did you see my Twitter message, Sam? Are you excited for it? Oh yes, I did. Well, I had an email to say that you'd sent a message. I haven't looked at it yet because I saw it at the last minute before I streamed. It was something to do with Train Simulator, I think. But I'm sure whatever it is, it will be exciting. I'll have a look after this. Remind me. Moo, shout out. Yes, I've noticed Bullman's created a YouTube channel. Who'd have thought it? He's in the chat. So Bullman, nice to see you. To be honest with you, if you're in the chat, you know, sort of typing and socialising, that's fine because it means you're not on my layout causing derailments. So actually, I'm down with that. That's pretty good. R32, I was trying to say 32, I don't know. R32 Gaming, shout out please, there you go. Archie Bagley, there you go, there's yours. Zach Skurlock, no, I didn't forget you, there you go, there's a shout out for you. Moo, says Bullman. Bullman, stop mooing, honestly. Oh, he's got a little cow emoji as well. Chaz, my favourite steam locomotive, it's a toss-up between the Canadian Pacific Merchant Navy class and the C1 Atlantic. Not too sure which one. Maybe still Campac, but in model form, it's probably the C1, yeah. How many trains do you have, Jackson and Kona? I've not counted for a long time. I think it's got to be close to 400 engines now, but it's been a long time since I've tried to count. Zach, I haven't forgot you. I just gave you a shout out. Hopefully you saw that one. Red Train, says Gorzad Carries. Oh, good. Yes, I do like red trains as well, although I like most liveries, let's be honest. Connor Bomb back, yeah. Do you edit your own videos? Yes, I do. I do everything. Everything you see through my channel comes entirely from me. It's a one-man job. Jackson, okay, he says call me Jack. I'll try to remember that, but no doubt I'll forget probably. Can you do a train race, says Mr. Terrier 77. Sure, I can do a train race. That would be fun. Good idea. Shot out, please, says Luke Killick. I would not like to shoot out at you, whatever that means. Let's not go there. There you go, Luke. I'm guessing you wanted a shout out. There we go. Have you ever wired your track so you don't get voltage drop? Yes, I have, Lee. If you look down there, you can see about halfway through the shot there. Yes, all of the tracks are wired at that end as well as the front, and you can see the power tracks at the front at the top end there. And that does minimise the voltage drop. It's only sort of locos like the Garrett that tend to draw a bit more current that seriously drop. And of course, if you're using DCC, it doesn't really, well, I've never noticed them slowing down and that sort of thing, so that's it's pretty good. The lead loco is 3801, you were right. Ah, very, very good, Blue Boy 301. Well, it's a tiny, tiny photo, but it does look awesome. So I will search it up. I'll search it up later and have a look. No, I don't think I've heard of S-scale. Well, it rings a bell, but I couldn't tell you how large or not it is, whammy. Yeah, sounds good. I'd love to experiment with more scales. I've really enjoyed the O-gauge build, and it's made me hungry to try more. Maybe N-gauge next. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, Bullman, try and stop causing derailments. That's a good idea. Could you run the daylight with some passenger coaches, said Zach. Yeah, sure I can, yeah. Send a request if you like. If anyone wants to send a request, you just send £5 or the equivalent or more, and you pick any loco you like, and the rolling stock, you can have up to 2 locos if you like, and I will run it for, for your 5 minutes of fame on the stream. So that's just my little thank you. So keep them coming if you want to. Right, speaking of requests then, I've still got loads more, obviously, from last week, so here's a few more of them for you. So this one's for the Cluttered Desk 2, who wanted to see anything I like run. So thank you very much, and also thanks for giving me the choice. That's pretty cool. I picked the Railroad 9F with a little bit of a goods train. So yeah, that was very kind of you to let me choose, actually. So thank you for that. I've never actually had a request of my own. And that's all thanks to you. So the Cluttered Desk 2, thank you very much. There it goes. The next one is for good old Sparky129 Games, who wanted to see the Coronation, some Pullman coaches, the Railgun, there that is, and some Kit Kat vans. So there you go. It certainly is a pretty novel combination. I can pretty safely say I've never done this before, but it's cool. I really like that. No idea what situation would call for a train like this, but either way, no complaints from me at all. Thank you very much, Sparky. Of course, the Humvee Coronation there, amazing loco. Any opportunity I get to run that is always great. This next one is one I really love. It's from Austin Mackin, so thank you very much to you. Wanted to see some ROD, well, I think it was just khaki World War I locos. So I've done that. We have the Dean Goods and the City Class. And I love that. What a great combination that really is. And you can see that the two run together really nicely as well, at quite some speed. Yes, the ambulance is definitely in a hurry. So cheers for that, Austin. I truly appreciate the support. Thank you very much. So Ryan Abernathy, this one is for you. You wanted to see an American F unit. Whether this is actually an American F unit, I've no idea, but I think it's the closest thing I have. So I apologise if I'm not 100% accurate, but that one is for you anyway, and thank you so much for your support. And this is a very crusty old Triang one, and as you can tell, it really doesn't like points all that much. But it's a reasonable runner in and itself. So this next one is going very slow and steady because it's a bit dodgy. It's from Ronan's Railways. He wanted to see the Garrett with the Wren A4 hauling HST style the railgun, and they are doing that, as you can see, but pretty slowly. I do not want this thing to go too fast and end up with a derailment, but it is working. Perhaps I'm being a little bit too careful here. I could probably speed it up a touch. But there we go, Ronan. Thank you for that very cool, if slightly precarious idea. I think we're too far from the power supply now, so we will need to give it some more power. But there you go, Ronan. That is your idea brought to life. Yes, two very, very powerful locos for that job, that's for sure. What do you reckon to that one then, folks? The combinations don't get stranger than that, do they? But I love it. I love these strange ones. The stranger the better, as far as I'm concerned. This next one is for Christian Man. Thank you so much, Christian, for all your support. He wanted to see my HO and 004F double head together. Unfortunately, that was impossible due to the different couplings they use, but this is his 4F, which I have been able to get running. So thanks, Christian. Really appreciate the support, and there is your choice to the best of my ability. Running pretty well, as you can see. Really pleased with that. Okay folks, we are back, and I've just been setting up more requests, so that should be cool. Right, what did you think, folks? What was your favourite of those requests? Let me know. I reckon it has to be the sort of A4 Garrett railgun combo. Yeah, that was crazy, crazy stuff. Right, what does Michael Habib says? If you listen to me, you'll have fun and have full Thomas and Friends collection. You'll have a full Thomas and Friends collection. Okay, Michael, what's your advice? Let us know. Somebody loved going out looking for chocolate covered coconut. Would they be known as a bounty hunter? I guess so, Mark. Keep it up. I love the cheesy jokes, Mark. Keep them up. I think we need a bit of that these days. Harry Potter. Oh, it's nice to have old Harry in the chat. He says, Samuel. Oh, very formal. Could you review the 9F Black Prince, please? I would love to see it run. Also, can I get a shout out? Yeah, sure you can. And Black Prince would be cool. Is that a Backman one? A Backman Black Prince? Yeah, I'd love to try that. That would be good. Lee Tong 16, you haven't done mine from last week. Not to worry, Lee, it is coming. I've got everybody's done. It's coming pretty soon. Yeah, Luke Hill agrees he'd like the Garrett the most. Yeah, that was really cool, wasn't it? I love the Garrett. It's very, very popular, isn't it, in these streams? Well, it is going to be. You're going to see it more today, I think. My favourite of those was the ambulance train. Oh yeah, that was cool. The 2 khaki locos. Either I've forgotten or it's never been done, but I don't think I've run the 2 khaki engines double-headed together, and they did look really, really cool, didn't they? So that was great. Spencer McKibben, can you do a train tug of war? A lot of people ask me to do that, but the thing is, it's not very good for the engines. Obviously, some of the motors are quite sensitive. It can ruin the wheels. I suppose it's not that great for the track either. Yeah, it's not something I like to do particularly, but I know it's fun. It is fun, but yeah, I don't. It's not something I've fancied doing. Me on, thank you very much. Can you get Backman Percy and Backman Devious Diesel from Tootly Thomas sometime? Yeah, I'd love to. That would be great. Yeah, I've not done a Backman Thomas review for ages, so yeah, maybe I will. Maybe I will one day. And there we go. There's your moo on screen. I think I saw a pic of 3801 on your wall. Yeah, in the O-Gauge video. Yeah, you could be right. Can't see it right now. But I do recognise it. I'm sure there's a picture of it on the wall somewhere. Yeah, there's no sense at all trying to spot it because there's about 400 photos now, I think, on the Wall of Fame. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. My favourite was the railgun and the Kit Kat vans, says William Hurley. Yes, that was. I want to ask what the deal is with the Kit Kat vans, because there have been a lot of requests for Kit Kat vans over the last few weeks. So yeah, I don't know if it's recreating something that happened in real life or on TV. I don't know, but there's a lot. There's a lot of Kit Kat review. Wagon requests. That's what I want to say. Can you start a Thomas wooden railway, says Valerie Hill? I've never thought about it, to be honest, but maybe that would be fun. And Donald and Douglas, says Douglas, yeah, I could run him those rather if you want to. Yeah, sure, send me a request and I can certainly do that. The next live stream, Omar, will be next Sunday at 2 PM, and that will be the last one for a little while. So yeah, put that in your diaries and tune in. Christian Mann again, thank you so much. He says the H04F originally had a European style loop coupler. The knuckle coupler was my own personal touch. You can do what you like with it. No, I used the knuckle coupler. As you could tell, I put the Backman hopper coaches behind it. Yeah, that works. Yeah, no, Christian, no, it was cool. It works fine, and it means that I've got another loco now that can haul some of my American rolling stock, so it's absolutely fine. Yeah, that was the 4F, by the way, that Christian sent me. I didn't know he was doing it, but he did, and it was a real surprise, that. And as you could tell, it ran so well. It runs incredibly well. So, can you get an American Santa Fe Super Chief set, says Spencer McKibben. Sounds great, sounds great. I wouldn't mind that at all. And Adam likes the ambulance train too. Yeah, very good. And Bug Boy, says Kyle33 Shark, OK Boomer. Never heard of the Bug Boy before, but that does sound like a good loco. Right, let's do this then. I've got some more requests. Let me show them to you. How do we get this on? There we go. Right, so as you can see, it happens, there are a lot of A4 requests today. So the first one is from Sparky129 Games, who wanted to see the BR Blue A4, and that's on the outer line with some Southern coaches. No idea why he particularly wanted Southern coaches, but that is absolutely fine by me. No complaints there whatsoever. Then, who wanted to see, it was the Ugly Duckman who asked to see an A4 with some Pullmans, which is fine, a bit more conventional, I suppose, so that's on the middle line. And then finally, William Town wanted to see the Hornby 4MT, and I've got something to tell you about the Hornby 4MT later on, so stay tuned for that. Remind me, by the way, because I'll forget, with some of those Lima BR Mark 1s, I think it was. So there we go. Let's get some of these started then, shall we? Yep, I think that would be good. So we have Golden Eagle, that is the BR Blue A4 that's going, so start that. Then we have Mallard, that's the Garter Blue one with the Pullmans. Forwards please, Mallard, that's it, good girl. And then my lovely new 4MT, which I have repaired, by the way. I've managed to obviously fix the handrail on the front. Oh, hang on, I've got some wagons still in the way. Well, I'll tell you about the repairs I made. I've managed to fix the cab windows, and I've fixed back the handrail on the front of the smoke box. The only thing I obviously couldn't fix was the glue marks and obviously the missing lamp bracket, which I didn't have. So yeah, I'm now, you know, satisfied with it. It's not too bad. I've certainly got locos in a worse state. Helgen 1361. Sorry, I've got a tickly throat today, and sometimes it sounds like words when I cough, but it isn't. It isn't. Okay, there we go. Standard 4 can go now. There we go. Forgot to shift the wagons. I wonder why I'd done it so quick. That's why. Right, let's see how it's all going. Let's catch up with that. Oh yeah, that BR Blue A4. Amazing. Don't you think that is just crazy? Really, really good looking loco, that one. Where is it? Has this camera frozen? I think that camera must have frozen. Because it is there, look. Don't know what's gone on with that. That's strange. I'll have to look into that. Hopefully the rest are working. Right, here we've got Mallard, everybody's favourite. Let's just try and reload that camera. Yeah, it's frozen. That's weird. It's like somebody's hacked in and sent a loop of footage through. Except I'm sitting here, so it's not like a security flaw or something. Right. Oh, there we go. That's a good shot of the A4 with the Southern coaches. Yeah, I've no idea where the inspiration for that came from. No idea at all. But I like it. It looks good with Southern coaches, doesn't it? Perhaps the LNER Green A4 would look better with Southern coaches. That might be fun. Very good. Tell you what, let's, while we're doing this, let me see if I can deactivate and reactivate this camera, see what happens. Hopefully it won't mess up my audio sync. You'll let me know, no doubt, if it does. There we go. Is that better? Can't tell. Let's wait for another engine to come, and then we'll come back to it. There we go. Someone will have to let me know, please, in the chat if I'm out of sync when the time comes. There we go. I fixed it. Was it worth it? We will find out if it all goes wrong. Let's do a little test. Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Let's do a clap as well. Sorry if you're wearing headphones. That won't have been nice. Right, there you go. I'll answer some questions and, well, not answer questions. I'll read out some chats while I'm waiting for that to come through. Jack wants to see the Ruston with the railgun. Oh, that would be good. I don't know if the Ruston could manage it. Have I tried that before, or was it Rocket? I tried it with Rocket, didn't I? Oh yeah, we're still in sync. That's good. They did, Harry Potter. What did? Who did? Do you have any underground / subway / tube trains? I do have one, Phantom. Do you want me to show you it very, very briefly? I'm not going to go into this. You'll have to wait for the review. But I will show you one quick shot of one that I do own. Are you ready for this? If you have a weak, well, yeah, if you have a weak stomach, look away. Here we go. Dun, dun, dun. Hello, children. Yes. So that's a review you've got to look forward to now. Yes, what a frightening day that was, getting that monstrosity out of its box. See if anyone recognises it in the chat. It's not something that I've heard of before, so we'll see what people have got to say. Perfect, says Philip Page. I'm guessing you're not talking about what just showed up on the screen. What is a great starter train, says Jacob Kirkland. Well, it really depends what you're into. Most of the Hornby Railroad stuff is suitable for beginners, but it's all really more about what your personal preferences are. What are people saying? Dan the Blue Tank says, ah! Oh my gosh, Mr. Sandman. It is terrifying, Techno Andrew. What were they thinking? Let's make something for the kids. How about this? Yes, all right, let's make that. Oh, sweet, says E350 TV. What was that? Eric the Train Nerd. I believe, well, I don't want to use the word her, because that suggests that it's feminine, and it certainly isn't. I think its name is Circle, but that's all I want to say. Yep, Joseph Ashford, yep, I think you're right. Am I late, says Great RJ1. No, not too late, no, not too late, there's more to see. Right, let's stop the Hornby 4MT, there we go. Yeah, I've got to say it's a good runner. Some people in the comments said, oh, I don't think it's a good runner at all. I've got to say mine is. It's got about half of the Earth's supply of oil inside it, which probably helps, for now at least. But yeah, I must say the performance is great, especially now that it's run in. It wasn't that great out of the box, but you can't blame it for that. This could have been made, you know, this model was first released about 10 years ago. Could be that old. Not sure when the running number was first produced. Mine is 75008. That could have been, you know, much more recent. But yeah, it's entirely possible that the model had been sitting in its box for a long time. But yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, and that's another thing I did, by the way. I cleaned it up. I took off the base plate of the Loco and got rid of all the old lubricant and put some fresh on. It was running fine, I didn't need to do it, but I just thought, you know, it's going to be better without so much oil all over it. And it seems to be fine, doesn't it? But like I say, yeah, the performance wasn't bad to start with. Okay, did you like those? Yeah, they were good. A bit more conventional, actually, which is pretty nice. Did you film the Model Rail J70 steam tram yet, says me on? Yes, I did. The video's not coming out for a little while, but I did film it, and it is very, very good. Impressively so, very much so. So thanks, mate. Thanks very much for your support. William Town, Sam reviews a demon train. Yeah, pretty much. I would not be surprised if I'm now haunted by that monstrosity. Very, very possible. Okay, hi Sam, please read this. Which 4MT is your favourite, the Hornby or the Bachmann one? That's tricky. Quality-wise, it has to be the Bachmann one. Detail and mechanism wise, it has to be the Hornby one, but it seems a bit, you know, touch and go whether you actually get a decent one. So it's hard to say. Let us know in the chat which one do you prefer, Bachmann or Hornby. It's difficult. I'll probably still say Hornby because if I think I got a better one without the damage, I would hands down prefer it. But they are a little bit fragile by design, unfortunately, in my opinion, at least. Okay, Whammy Radio by Christian Mann. Thank you so much. A thought came to me as to what train my request can pull. A food and drink freight train. Oh yes, I can do that. Whammy Radio by Chris. Is that the one that you left to me? Yeah, well that's fine, I can certainly do that. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much. Sam, do you have 5051 Earl Bathurst? No, I don't. Is that an Earl class? No, probably not. I'm not sure, but no, I don't have that particular one. Although, let me know what class it is and I might well have an example from that class. When is Bullman's birthday, says Valerie Hill? I don't know. I can't remember when I first made Bullman. It was a lot of years ago now. Okay, Adam Ruston. I keep calling him Ruston now, like a shunter. Adam, are you a shunter? I doubt it. He prefers the Hornby one. Can Circle be my friend, says Bullman. No, even Bullman's terrified of Circle, I'm afraid, as is everybody else on Earth who has eyes and a brain. That's the way I see it. Right. I'm 40 minutes late, says Juiceman's Train Zone. Yes, you are. Where have you been? It's all right, no worries. There's still lots more to come. Ronald Morritt, hi Sam, in the chat for the first time. Oh, very nice. Well, thanks for the support, and of course you're entered for the various competitions and things. And yeah, thanks for that, and thanks for dropping in for the first time. Hope you enjoy the stream, being in the chat. Oh, it's a castle class, says Luke Hill. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I do have a castle class then, yes. Can you do the Hogwarts Express with the coaches, please, Sam? Rebecca Watson. Yeah, sure. As I say, send in a super chat request, and I can definitely do that. Someone disliked the stream. Oh, it doesn't matter. Don't mind about dislikes. Hey, any interaction with your videos is good for me. Yeah, it doesn't matter at all. Dislike, like, doesn't matter. Sorry, got to watch STEM later, Luke Killy. What? Hello from Ireland, says Catherine Day. Hope everything's all right in Ireland for you. Yeah, hope it's all going good. Okay, Sam's Loco's request. Could you the Evening Star 9F and another 9F of your choice? Yeah, that's a great idea. Like I say, yeah, £5, $5, whatever your currency is or more, and I can definitely do that for you. Thanks very much for the idea. Okay, it's so ugly that my eyes have been burnt, says I Like Pacers. I'm guessing you're talking about Circle there, not me. It could be. Who has dared to dislike the stream? Oh, I don't know. Can you get Bachmann Chuggington SLD51? Yeah, I've thought about it. They do look quite good. Maybe one day. Right, let's get to it then. Shall we do the... Yeah, let's go for a little bit of a break. I will set up some more requests, and then when we come back, we'll do those. Run some more trains, do some Wall of Fame. We'll get some more chat going on. Let's put the chat up just for a second more so you can see it. I'll write down what we've got. We've already got another request from Sparky129 Games, who wanted to see the Warship Loco, with some Pullmans and some EWS wagons, so we'll do that. Kelly wanted to see Miles being chased by Alton Hall, so I don't know what's going to happen there. I don't think Alton Hall will be able to catch Miles, because Miles is quite quick. So we'll see what happens. It doesn't matter, the outcome doesn't matter, as long as I try to do it. So which one was next? I think it was Mayo Hosco. Okay. Mayo, Algis Books, I'll know what you mean. Mallard pulling a mix of, okay, Mallard, Pullmans. Oh, he wants a mixture of different coaches, so it's Pullmans, Blood and Custard, I'll just put B and C, I'll know what I mean, and Southern Green coaches. Oh yeah, and the Gandhi Dancer. I don't know what to do about that. What do you reckon, folks? Shall we put the Gandhi dancer up at the front and just let Mallard push it along? I have no idea. We'll try it. Oh, and Christian Man says Circle is a girl. I've just checked. Well, if there are any girls watching, I'm sure you're very glad to have that monstrosity representing your gender. What an interesting thing that is. You won't believe it. You won't believe it. Just wait for the review. That's all I'm going to say. Just wait for the review. Right, let's do it. I'll go for a little break. You go and get yourself some refreshments. Go and wash your hands or something like that. And I'll be back in a few with some more stuff to do. Okay, see you shortly, folks. Okay, folks, we are back. If you've only just joined, a big welcome to you, and for everybody else, welcome back. Okay, so if you have only just joined, we've been doing lots of requests. We've done Q&As, lots of cool stuff, so do check back and look at it if you like. Still to come, I've got some Wall of Fame stuff. I will probably do another question and answer session just to give you guys a more, well, let's do it now. Give you guys more of an opportunity to speak, something like that. I'm going to show you a very exciting new model that I've just picked up. Really can't wait to show that one to you, and it is going to be reviewed this week, whatever it is, so I will save that for you. And of course, yes, we've got some more requests to do, which should be a lot of fun. First things first, so I'm going to go through and thank everybody that has donated so far, so thank you so much to you folks. Some people even donated before the stream began, so Colin Wykes, thank you so much to you. Brendan UP 1995 became an engineer, as did Lee Tong 16 again. Yes, he rejoined, I think, didn't he? Sparky129 Games, thank you very much to you, who sent in 2 requests. I think we've done both of those now, which is good. And Piggle McDiggle, I think it is. Exuberant channel, he says, a perpetual pleasure to watch, which is also a difficult tongue twister. AZRel says, afternoon all, hope you enjoy yourselves today. Thanks AZRel, hope you do as well. George Botterini, I really appreciate that one, George, thank you very much. Lewis Hughes, the Ugly Duck Man, of course. Sharky McSharknose, who also joined the engineers. William Town. Kelly Ashford, whose request is about to come. Mayo Hosco, Paul S, Techno Andrew, Sideways 66779, Me who asked for the Bachman Thomas and Donald pulling long box fans, please. So yeah, we can certainly do that. And I think someone was asking for Donald and Douglas, so you've got Donald at least, that's not too bad. Whammy Radio by Christian Man, thank you very much for that. Gareth Waite, I don't think I saw this one, so Gareth, thank you so much to you if I missed this one. He wants to see the N7 with the railgun and the J36 together. Oh, that will be tricky, Gareth, because my J36 is DCC fitted. So I might have to do that one next week and see if I can find a way to do that. But I appreciate it either way, Gareth, thank you very much. And same with Matt Daniels, yes, thank you for yours. I'll do yours next week as well when I can set up the DCC controller. He wanted to see more with the railgun, of course. E350 TV wanted to see the Woolwinder with Teaks again. It's been a bad few weeks and he needs cheering up. Love the stream as always. Thank you, E350. I said thrifty again. It's been a long time since I've done that. Says he loves the live stream as always. That's very kind. WD, yeah, thank you, Shining Time for, yep, I saw that one. I'm just checking through the messages because I'd hate to not read some of them out. That would be really bad. Jay, I read yours out. Zachary Natask. Charles Curtis, thank you for you. Yep, I read yours. Zach Skurlock. William Hurley, thank you very much for yours. E350 again, thank you very much. The thing's just jumped again. Why does it do that? William Town, American British Railways. Yeah, you're the guy that made it for the first time and wants to see the Princess Elizabeth. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, Kevin Rojas, are you hiring conductors to help with your channel? I've thought about it, it would be nice, but no, can't afford that unfortunately. So any work that has to be done, I've got to do it. But no, it's fine, it's all good fun, of course. Red Rebel Studios, thank you very much to you. Me once again, yeah, I read that one out. Whammy Radio by Christian Man again. John Ewell, have I made that one? Oh, he says, hey Sam, you have made a young 8-year-old Murphy very, very excited. Thank you so much. No problem, Murphy, no problem. Thank you so much for the support. I'm sorry I didn't do it last week. I forgot. Well, I didn't forget. It was on the sheet, but for some reason I didn't read it out. But either way, yeah, Murphy, hope you had a great birthday. And yeah, be sure to send me some pictures of your Tornado train set. How about that? And I'll show it on the next stream, which is the last one. Yeah, do that. That would be really good. Meon, thank you for yours. William Town, yep, I read that one. Whammy Radio again. Ronald Morritt, in the chat for the first time, read that one. And Christian Man again. Oh yes, he was telling me that Circle was a girl. Although you wouldn't know it, I would say Hideous Monster is more accurate. The pretzels have returned, says Mark. Is that a sort of in-joke, or have you genuinely got pretzels? Do let me know. Jacob Kirkland says moo. We've got a lot of Bullman, Bullman-esque messages. Oh, I see, yeah, Bullman's still in the chat mooing away. Good old Bullman, keep it up, Bullman. How did you get into model trains, says Eric the Train Nerd. I've told this one quite a lot before, but that was my friend TARDIS Rescue. He's the one that's to blame. It was his Thomas models, really. He had them set up at his house, and I really enjoyed playing with them. And it was several years after that, but it was definitely that gave me the bug. Okay, American British Railways, thank you very much to you. He says, Sam, could you please run your beautiful blue Canadian Pacific Merchant Navy? Ah, that's my favourite. Thank you so much. With some blue coaches behind it. Love the stream and the channel as always. Glad to watch and now be an engineer. Oh, that's awesome. And welcome to the engineers. By the way, if you want to join and be the engineers, we do have the exclusive members only live stream, which is taking place this week. I'm hoping to do it on Thursday, all being well. So yeah, join now. If you become an engineer or higher, you do get access to that, which is a lot of fun, I hope. So any engineers watching, there we go. Haven't announced the date yet, but now I have. So it will be this Thursday, I'm thinking. Thanks TARDIS Rescue, says MDH Games. Yes, thanks TARDIS Rescue, bless him. We'll have to get him over here again, do another O-Gauge video now that the layout is built. I think he'd probably enjoy that. We'll see, we'll see. Everybody's saying hi to Murphy in the chat, that's cool. JJ Williams, thanks for that. Seth Howard, yes, you can have a shout out, no problem, there you go. Backman should do a Boko Lettuce Plays. Yeah, they should, I'd like that. Is he a big character anymore? I don't really know. The Ugly Duckmans, quack quack, good old Duckman. Thanks to Mark and Duckman, by the way. You've done a great job this series with the modding. I know it's not over yet, but while I remember, might as well thank you. Still pretzels going on in the chat, no idea why. Samuel Hockday, thank you very much. We have watched all your videos. Shout out to Samuel H. No problem, Samuel. Thanks very, very much for the support and in watching all of my videos. Yeah, there's like 700 odd of them now, so anyone that's watched them all, seriously, you've got more patience than I have. I don't think I could watch them all. And I made them. That's crazy, actually, to think, because I've edited all of my videos, which means that I've had to watch them all. Man, I'm surprised that I'm still sane, although wait till April the 1st and you won't believe that I am, that's for sure. Why did you buy Circle, says SLD51. Well, as hideous as she is, obviously I thought it would make for an interesting video, so that's pretty much why. And also because Rails of Sheffield were selling them really cheap. I bought the whole train set for less than 60 quid, I think it was. So yeah, look forward to that, I'm sure, no doubt. Right, let's get to it then, shall we? Thank you so much to everybody who has super chatted. I really appreciate that. You're all, of course, entered for the competition Barricaldo, which is ending next week. This will be going to its next home next week, new home next week, that's what I meant to say, provided the post offices and stuff are still open. But that's not going to stop me. It might get delayed, that's for sure, but it's going, that's for sure. Whatever happens, I'll be doing it. And the second prize, of course, is the Bullman Braising figure, which is also going out next week. So yeah, good luck to everyone, and you too, Gareth Waits, thank you very much. I forgot your 36 is DCC. I can swap the 36. Yeah, you can for sure. So he now wants a grey P-Class and the N7 instead. Oh, that's I could have fixed it for you, Gareth, but yeah, that makes it easier. Yeah, we can do that. And Simon the Plantsman, thanks so much. He says, enjoying the show, plenty of time on our hands. Oh, glad to hear that. And thank you very much, Simon. Really appreciate that. And we got the creepy noise coming through. Is that did Simon's come through or did I miss it? I don't know. Well, I've said it now anyway. That's fine. Okay, let's go on then and carry on with the requests. Let's do some more. So here are the next ones. This is going to be interesting. I have put the Gandhi Dancer in front of Mallard, so whether that's going to end well or not, I'm not sure, but we'll try it. It could all end in disaster, and if it damages my Mallard, I guess I'll send him the bill, shall I? Who was that? It was, let's see, it was Mayo Hoscope. So yeah, Mayo, I'll send you the bill if it goes wrong. It probably will. Okay, so we have Sparky129 Games who wanted to see the warship with some Pullmans and EWS wagons, so I've done that. That's on the middle line. There you go, Simon. Better late than never. Why did that take so long? Oh well, not to worry. So that's that sorted. Kelly wanted to see Miles chased by Alton Hall. Again, I've no idea what's going to happen there. I think Miles is faster, and I think Miles is going to end up chasing Alton Hall. So we'll see what happens. I think he'll lap Alton Hall and couple to the back, but we'll see. And then, of course, we have Mayo, who wanted to see Mallard with the Pullmans and some Blood and Custard and Southern Green coaches with a Gandhi Dancer. Obviously, though, I can't couple the Gandhi Dancer to the back of a train because it doesn't have any couplings. So we're going to just try getting Mallard to push it along and see what happens. The Gandhi Dancer is 100% dead, so when I start Mallard, it isn't going to go anywhere. Right, well, let's start the safe one first. I'm pretty sure the warship train isn't going to go wrong. Although now I've said that, you can almost certainly bet that these wagons are going to derail. Okay, the mallard train, give the Gandhi Dancer a bit of a ram. There we go, it's got the buffers. That is not going to end well. And let's start the chase for Kelly. Here we go, all back first. Okay. Oh yeah, as I expected, Miles has definitely run away. Oh yes, Miles is a lot faster, a lot faster. Okay, let's have a look. Is the Gandhi Dancer still on the track? That's the question. Sounds like it is for now, but I don't think it will stay. There goes Miles running past. Poor Alton Hall, I think, has been embarrassed by this. I can't even see Alton Hall. Where is Alton Hall? Oh, no, 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 it's okay, it's okay. Oh, I can hear a problem. Oh, the Gandhi Dancer's been derailed. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that is not good. It stopped right where I can't get it. Oh, drat. Oh no, I've stopped the wrong one. Oh man, now what? Right, we're going to have to send a rescue mission. I should be able to grab the coaches and probably save Mallard. Oh, and look what's just happened. The chase is over. We better stop that one. So, even though Alton Hall was supposed to be chasing Miles, it didn't work that way. Miles ended up chasing Alton Hall, which is fair enough. But anyway, we've got a bigger distraction to worry about here because, yeah, look what happened. So what did happen? I guess the Gandhi Dancer just got pushed off. Yeah, I sort of had a feeling that would probably happen, but you know what? It was all in fun. So, I don't know, have I got a stick or something that I could use to knock the Gandhi Dancer out the way? It's broken, so I don't have to be careful with it. Right, I might just try and... Can I reach through? No, there's no reaching through. Oh, that's frustrating. What to do? Right, I'm just going to have to try and reach round. Let me put the split screen back on, and you can watch the other train go. The only reason I'm doing that is because I think my body is about to fill the screen, and I don't think anybody wants to see that. Thank you very much, whoever that was. I'm just climbing around the back of the desk here, and I think I could just about reach the Gandhi Dancer. Yeah, I've reached it. Okay, Mayo. So I'm sorry the Gandhi Dancer thing didn't work out too well. I will get your A4 running again. I don't think it derailed. It sounded like it was still on the track when I pulled it back, so we'll give it a go. Right, ready? There you go. The track ahead is clear. Excellent. Right, who was that? Let's just check. Oh, it was Christian Mann again. Oh, thank you very much. Man, Christian, you're going to have to stop this. You'll go insolvent if you keep it up. But no, Christian, I really appreciate it. He says, you sure I've come a long way. I have no tables of my own to run my trains, but that will change in the foreseeable future. That's awesome, Christian. We'll be sure to keep us updated. And yeah, let us know what your layout is going to be like if you've got a plan already. And there we go. Mallard seems to be a bit happier now that that pesky Gandhi Dancer's not in the way. Brilliant. There we go. And actually, no, to be fair to them, those EWS wagons have stayed on the track perfectly, which is great. Thomas Reed, everybody who sends a super chat throughout the series is going to be put in for the giveaway. That's just my little thank you for everybody's support, because it really does keep me going, of course, and for that I am really, really grateful. Okay, there's the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful warship. Great loco that. That's a Bachmann one. It cost me like 30 quid. It's crazy. And it's not a mainline one either. It's got the full all-wheel drive, all-wheel pickup, super heavy, reasonably well detailed. Has it got lights? I can't remember if this one does have lights. No, perhaps it doesn't. But besides that, yeah, it's an amazing model for 30 quid. I bought it off a Society. Was it the LMS? No, it can't. It could have been the Patriot Society. Can't remember now. But yeah, either way, it was amazing. It was from the Midland Railway Centre, I think it was, or one of their exhibitions. They don't do them anymore, unfortunately, but the exhibitions, that is. But yes, very good stuff. So thanks for those. That was Mayo Hosco, Sparky129 Games, and Kelly Ashford. So thanks very much, and Kelly, hope you enjoyed that. I think she wanted it to be a disaster, and she got her wish, which is pretty cool. Okay, so let's do some Wall of Fame stuff then. You've been sending in loads of photos. There have been loads of photos this month. Duckman, thank you very much. Speaking of Gandhi, Rails are getting some in soon. Oh, really? Ooh. Well, if they're a reasonable price, and from Rails they usually are, I might consider getting a new one, because mine never worked right. It was always slow and painful. so we'll do that. Either way, yeah, Wall of Fame, as you can see, there are only a few spaces left on the Wall of Fame, so get them in next week. It's your last chance, more or less, before I have to start the Wall of Train on the wall in front of me. Man, I tell you what, that is a big wall to have filled. That is crazy. And there's nowhere near as many photos as there are subscribers to the channel, but it really does. Let's see if I can get this. Oh no, you can hardly see it. Yeah, it really does just sort of show how many people are sending in photos. Unbelievable, really. So anyway, yeah, if you want to send in one, you can email it to me, samstrains@outlook.com. The address is down in the description. Let's take a look. So this one's from Robert Taggart, I believe it is. I think he did tell me which loco this is, but I forgot in the end. But I'll show it up close. It looks like a Hoodswell Clark, but I don't think it is. Could be. He did tell me. I'm sure he did. And I'm sure I ought to recognise it, but for some reason I don't. But he sent me quite a few beautiful photos. So thanks for that, Robert. And I know you support the channel quite a bit, so thanks for that. Okay, this next one you are not going to believe. This one's from Radoslow Socha. This is a railgun like you will not believe. I can't believe that this thing ever really existed. Surely it didn't. There is a plaque that talks about it. If anybody happens to know anything about this thing, let us know in the chat. Are you ready to see it? I cannot believe this thing ever existed, but I'm willing to be proved wrong. Okay, look at that for a railgun. You can see the Oxford Bosch Buster, which is absolutely gigantic, in the foreground. And look at that thing. It's multi-stories high. It runs on 2 lines. So I don't know what happened on my layout where the tracks are not at a standard distance apart. I think that would go badly, wouldn't it? Look at the state of that. That is amazing. It's going a bit closer for you. Look at it. It's one of the most amazing photos somebody has sent. I don't know whether Radoslow built it or bought it or what, but it is astonishing, amazing, even if it never existed. And it's very possible that it did, but even if it didn't, that thing is amazing to see. So I'll keep that on the screen so you can look at it and do your research if you like while I read these out. E350, thanks so much. One more tonight, I think. Again, thanks so much for these streams and the videos. They've really helped. No problem. Thank you for your support, man. Wow, that is a lot. E350, don't send me too much. You need some of your money, mate. Thank you. That's crazy. Appreciate that. Thank you. And Terence Priestley says, hi Sam, my first loco was the Duke of Gloucester. Can you run it with a huge number of coaches? Yes, of course, Terence. I will get that sorted for next week for you. No problem at all. Gustav says SLD51. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Gustlov, I guess. Gustav, yeah. Lewis Hughes says Gustlov. SLD51 says Gustav. Whichever it is, I don't know. But seriously, my jaw hit the ground when I saw that. And what an amazing bit of modelling it is as well. Yeah, it's crazy. So, was that model available to buy at some point or what? I'm just blown away by it. I couldn't buy one because looking at it, the price would just be amazingly high. And I don't think I'd run it either. I don't suppose you'd be able to, would you? On any layout. I think it throws the concept of the loading gauge out the window very slightly, doesn't it? That thing is real. Wow, is it really? Eric the Train Nerd. Crazy. Oh, there he is. He's in the chat. He says he built it. You can Google it. Dora Railgun or Gustav. It is Gustav. Okay. Man, you've got some skill to build that thing. I can tell you right now, I would never be able to do such a thing. Just where would you start? Where would you start? Do you build it from bits of other models? It's just mind-blowing. I know people can model and it's not amazing to some people, but, well, I'm sure this would be. But to me, any modelling is astonishing. Yeah, it's crazy. Makes the railgun look silly and small, and I never thought anything could. So, yeah, that's bonkers. Thank you ever so much for sending that. That was genuinely fascinating. And so is this one, actually. This is a Terrier. Wait till you see it, though, because it ain't like any Terrier you've seen before. From Tommy C, this one is. Here we go. Look at that. Now, Lego, you know, is quite coarse, quite big pieces. It's quite difficult to make anything that small immediately recognisable, and yet Tommy has managed it, even down to the smoke coming out of the chimney. Crazy stuff. So well done, Tommy. That is amazing. And there's a whole little station as well. Again, very different kind of skill there from the railgun, but equally impressive, I would say. Very, very good. It makes me want to have a go, actually. Very good. Okay, this one's from Daniel W, who sent in, actually, a photo of one of my favourite engines. Let's show it to you. It is the C1 Atlantic. Let's get that in focus. There we go. And doesn't it look great? It's just, you can't take a bad photo of it. It just looks so beautiful. Really, really does. 80 centimetres, says William Page. Is that the size of the model? That's crazy. Kelly Ashford says, would you like a photo of your city of Truro? Yes, please, Kelly. I'd love to see that. And thanks again for your support. It's very kind. Alex S, I don't know if he got some new coaches or just wanted to show them to me, but there we go. We've got some lovely BR Blue Intercity coaches there. Very nice. And there we go, Kelly. Thanks again for your support. That one popped up. Okay, this is going to be, again, quite a suitable model to show after last night's review, although I can't tell if that's a standard 5 or a standard 4. I'm awful for telling the differences. I'm pretty certain it's one or the other. But yeah, it's a beautiful photo. Look at all the steam escaping out there from all the different points. Yeah, beautiful, really. Steam locos have got some magic about them, haven't they? They certainly have. Right, very nice. Here's one that is really cool. I have seen pictures of similar locos to this before. This is from 47840 North Star. Here we go. Look at this. An HST like I've never seen it before. 43172. Crazy. Don't know if Hornby made it like this or if that's a custom. I'm not sure. It seems to ring a bell. There are some sort of unusual liveried HSTs, aren't there? But yeah, I don't know if that's one of them. But either way, awesome photo. North Star, thanks for that. Okay, next one. Now, this is cool. I've been wondering a lot about the O-Gauge Terriers, and this sort of answers a lot of my thoughts as to what do they look like in O-Gauge. So there we go. We've got all three, I presume, Dapple Terriers. The middle one there looks like one of the older Dapple ones. So we've got N-Gauge there, the Dapple one in the middle, and what I would imagine is a Dapple O-Gauge one at the back. And yeah, that is crazy. Really, really cool. So thanks for that one, James. I hope the O-Gauge Terrier doesn't charge forwards, otherwise it would crush the smaller models. But yeah, that's really cool, James. Thanks for that. Can't wait to get my O-Gauge Terrier. Oh, Christian Man again. Man, what are you doing, Christian? Thank you very much. I'm told I haven't told you this soon. I'm sorry, that I haven't told you this sooner. But the motion blur on the picture I've sent you, it was genuine. Had to walk backwards to get the shot. Yeah, I remember that was the other week, wasn't it? Yeah, that was cool. Well done, you. That's another skill in itself. Okay, Keith sent in this one, and we've talked about Maud today already. Apparently, Keith W. took this photo of Maud. I think he said it was in the 70s, 80s, something like that. Yeah, he apologised that it wasn't a great photo, but I think it is, actually. It looks beautiful, and you can certainly tell that that's Maud, can't you? Especially with the tender. So yeah, beautiful. Those of you who wanted to see what Maud looked like, well, at least a few years back, that's the answer. Very nice. So thanks for that one, Keith. Very good. Russell sent in this one. Now, this one is cool. I don't know if you know this, but Hornby made a live Stephenson's rocket in a very large gauge. Yeah, this recent venture into O-Gauge isn't Hornby's first venture away from double O-Gauge. Yeah, they did this one. You can see a double O loco there. That gives you the sense of the size. Amazing thing. Absolutely amazing. I love such a thing, but I don't know where I'd put it, and I certainly wouldn't be able to run it up here, but amazing, amazing stuff. So thanks for that, Russell. I always love seeing those, and it's a good photo too. James P sent in this one. Again, this is a loco. Is it a mallet? That's just, I don't know. It just made me think mallet. I don't know anything about mallets. Certainly not a British loco though, or if it is, I'm much mistaken. Doesn't look British though, does it? So thanks, James, for that. That looks really cool. Love the look of that. Mark R sent in this. He went on a visit to see the Flying Scotsman, and he managed to get a photo of him next to it. So let's bring that in. There we go. So thanks for that one, Mark. There we go. Just shows you how big the wheels are. Unless Mark's like a dwarf or something. I don't think so. Sorry, Mark. Sorry. But yeah, Flying Scotsman looking excellent in BR green. I think he sent me a few photos. So yeah, thanks for the photos, Mark. I enjoyed seeing those. And then this is a different sort of Mark. This is Mark Lynn, which is of course a European manufacturer of various model railway stuff from Max H. Beautiful loco that. Doesn't that look great? I think a lot of Mark Lynn stuff are AC, are they? Is some of it 3-rail? I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure some of it's AC though. So I can't run some of it. If that's true, could be wrong. Could be thinking of a different brand. But either way, yeah, it looks a cool loco, does that, doesn't it? Really, really good. Okay, cool. So thanks for that, Wall of Fame people. As always, if you want to put a photo up on the wall, you can email it to me, address in the description, and next week is your last chance for that. So there we go. Okay, let's do some more requests then. I've still got more left over from last week, so let's take a look at some more of those. So Navy Dog wanted to see the Bachmann Edward hauling 5 troublesome trucks, so we've got those, and a Toad on the back. So thank you very much to you, really appreciate the support, and there is your request. And we'll try and get a shot from behind as well so we can see Toad. Where is he? There we go. Good old Toady. This one is from Gareth Waite, who wanted to see the Grey P-Class double heading with a Peckett, the Evans and Bevan wagon, as you can see right there, and then anything else. And as the anything else, I've added some Ocean wagons and an LNER Toad. So thanks, Gareth, appreciate that one. And the P-Class and the Peckett is definitely a combination I really enjoy, so bonus points for that. Here we have another lovely double heading idea from Ryan Abernathy once again. He wanted to see the Peckett and the B4 this time, two 040s, and I stuck on some Southern coaches as well just to make those look cool. So thank you very much, Ryan, for that. You're very, very kind, of course. And those are another two engines that work really well together, it looks like, so we'll have to remember that and do that more often. Love it. So thanks, Ryan, and everybody else. Paul Laters says he wants to see some more Triang locos. He used to own a Triang Battle of Britain, apparently. So I've set up my Triang Battle of Britain and some Southern coaches. The engines do seem to be struggling going up Gordon's Hill today. I'll give it some more juice in a second. So there you go, that's for Paul Laters. Thanks very much, Paul. I'll get a shot of this racing along in a second, just like the Triang locos often do. Whoa, I think we've gone a bit overboard there, but just to prove it can, there you go. So thank you, Paul. So Taggart 00 wanted to see the DJM J94 dragging Emily smokebox to smokebox with an auto coach and a towed brake van. So there you go, Taggart 00, thank you very much for your support. Hopefully that's basically what you asked for. And of course Emily's having to be dragged because her motor failed. So the J94 really is dragging Emily along there, which is pretty cool, I guess. There you go. And then Ronan's Railways asked to see another Egg Vans request. So we've got the E1, because it begins with E. E for egg, of course. And then some Egg Vans, the dreaded Egg Vans, of course, which for now do seem to be working okay. So to Ronan, thank you to you for your continued support. Really appreciate that. There we go. Egg-tastic. Omelette, anybody? I suppose I'll make one if you're having one. It is William Soutar's Chief Mechanical Engineer request. He wanted to see the Flying Scotsman with some Pullmans, so I've gone with an old classic Flying Scotsman. Really good runner though. Just look at that flying past. Amazing. And then Leetong16 for his engineer's request wanted to see a double header of Class 58s, which are at the front there. We have then tankers, which he wanted to see, and at the back some Ocean wagons. So thanks very much, Lee, for that, and I, as always, appreciate your support, as I do everybody's. Very nice. And there goes that crazy speed Scotsman. Whoa. I've got to say, the two 58s, or the two Bones, certainly look good together, don't they? Even if I think one of those Pepsi wagons has derailed, never mind. Yeah, some very cool requests, thank you. Well, we've got one more to do. Should be quite an interesting one. Let's just wait for Scotsman again. Whoa, there it goes. Right, let's show you that last one. So this last one is for the Flying Yorkshireman. Huge thanks to you. He wanted to see the Rocket and the Ruston race each other. So, are you ready? Set, go. Oh dear, poor Ruston. Yeah, I think that one was pretty much over before it started. Never mind. Thanks very much, Flying Yorkshireman. Appreciate it. Okay folks, okay, we are back. Sorry about that. I was a little slow to get back, but I wasn't just being lazy. I was actually setting up the next round of requests, so we'll get to those in just a second. First of all though, I'm not even talking right now. Must be tired or something. Sorry, it's just because I've been charging around. I'm going to reveal the logo that I bought. So I hinted at this during the last Model Railway News episode, but here it is. This is the logo I promised I would get. It is a Dapple O-Gauge Terrier, and I am going to be uploading the review of this, hopefully on Saturday, so you will see this in all of its Terrier-like glory. Right, no, I'm not going to, I was thinking about telling you more. I'm not going to tell you any more. I'm not even going to tell you which version it is. I will just show you the box. So there we go. That is the size of the box. Absolutely gigantic. and I cannot wait to show that, and I can't wait to get a proper big O-gauge loco running on the track behind me there. So hopefully you'll see that pretty soon. The next thing I wanted to talk about is related to the 4MT review that I posted yesterday, because this morning I got a really lovely email from the retailer I bought it from. It was Dan at Derails Models. Really apologetic, incredibly professional actually. Even though I bought the model before Christmas, I bought it in November. It's been sitting in its box since then. So even though he probably would have gotten away with saying, I'm not going to offer you a refund for this, you should have told me about the issue straight away, he still offered me a refund if I wanted it. So yeah, Derails Models, very professional response. It's the first time I've ever had, I think, a retailer get in touch due to a faulty model and offer me a refund without me having to ask. I've decided to keep it because they don't have any more in stock, and as I say, I've made lots of repairs already to it. So yeah, I'm going to keep it, but to Derails Models, thank you very much for the professional response. And yeah, it was quite impressive. So yeah, give Derails a little try. I would highly recommend it because their after support, aftercare, that's the word I was looking for, seems to be really good. Okay, let's get on to the next round of requests then. Let me grab my iPad, see what people are saying. Ooh, O-gauge loco arrived, says Meat On. Yes, it did arrive. I bought it from Rails of Sheffield, who don't actually stock them. They have to order them, I believe, or they did for me anyway. So it did take a few weeks to arrive, but it did, and the price was pretty good. But I'll talk all about that a little bit later on. Okay, let's do this then. So we have Paul S, who wanted to see a Hornby Triang B12, and as you can see, I mixed up the tenders, partly because I thought it would be cool, but mainly because I couldn't find the BR Blue tender in time. But yeah, I do like that BR Blue B12, even though, quite interestingly, I don't think a B12 was ever painted in BR Blue, which is interesting. At least not to date. I suppose it could happen one day, couldn't it? Techno Andrew wanted to see the Stanier Mogul with some maroon coaches, so I've done that, which is cool. And then Sideways 66779 wanted to see Poppy, which is a Class 66, with the railgun and a Queen Mary brake van. So with that, let's get these started, shall we? Let's give that a little bit of a go. Okay, the B12, see if this one works. That is a slightly older Hornby one. It is based on the original Triang model though, and it only has loco pickups, so I'm expecting that one to cut out a little bit on the points and stuff. They do tend to do that. Yeah, it has already. Oh no, it saved itself. Speed it up a touch, that should be better. And then Poppy and the railgun, and I think I've made a mistake here putting the railgun on the inside line. So we'll get her as far as I can. Is it? Yes, it is the inside line that will mess up the railgun. So I'll get it as far as I can, and then I'll have to reverse it, I think, just to be 100% safe. There goes the Mogul, the B12 running really nicely, as you can tell. I do love this. Isn't there something wonderful about B12s? I absolutely love B12s. Gorgeous locos. There we go, and there's the Stanier Mogul. Really good model, that one actually. It's got an exceptionally good quality mechanism inside it, if I remember correctly, for a backman. In fact, the only thing I would criticise about it is that it has a 3-pole motor. Besides that, yeah, it's very good as a backman. God, that B12 with a mixed-match tender. Mismatched, rather, not mixed-matched. Don't know what that means. Right, I'm going to have to stop the Poppy for the time being, because as you might remember, last week she went on and crashed into the beam, the railgun did, so don't want that. Send it back the other way. And that should make for a decent request, hopefully. Is it working? Yeah, it's off backwards. That's good. Excellent. What are people saying about this? In Yorkshire, says Scottish Train Spotter. Okay, fair enough. Oh yeah, we're talking. That's fine. Hi Sam. Oh hi, Mr. Dreaded 88. Nice to see you. How are you doing? Is York a town in Yorkshire, Mayo Hosco? Well, it's sort of like the capital of Yorkshire sort of thing, isn't it? It is in Yorkshire, yes, to answer your question. Oh, is Duckers off? All right, Duckers, have a good one. See you later. Right, let's wait for this railgun to get back to the front, shall we? While we do, let's look at the B12. Looks quite cool, actually, doesn't it, with the wrong tender? I'm not sure I'd like to see it in real life. I think it would highly annoy a lot of people, wouldn't it? But yeah, it's not bad. I don't mind seeing the odd livery mix-up once in a while. It makes things a bit more interesting, I guess. There we go. Right, we'll change direction with the railgun, hopefully, when it's right in shot for you. So let's do that. And bring it back to the front with the Queen Mary. I must say, that's not done badly, has it, that? Reversing backwards nearly all the way around the room. That's not bad. And it has not derailed either. Very good models, those railguns. In fact, they mean that there is basically no model that has a good excuse for derailing. If they can do all this stuff, points, all that, without derailments, no loco should. I genuinely believe that. Okay, so there we go. There is the Poppy request with the railgun. Fantastic. Ah, look at that. And that railgun is a huge model. I know it looked like a baby compared to that other one that we just looked at, but yeah, it is huge. It is huge. It's just, I'd just love to see that massive Gustav one, or whatever it is. Yeah, amazing. Absolutely mind-blowing. Still can't get over it. Mad. Okay, let's bring these to a stop then. There we go. So thank you folks for those. I'll get back to my sheet in a second and thank the right people. Yeah, those older Hornby B12s are lovely. They do run well, I've got to say. Look at this. See if we can get a slow crawl out of it. I think this has got that Type M motor in it that sort of blows up pretty frequently. But look at that. Hang on. Although another characteristic of them is their ability to crawl slowly. I mean, it was the LMYR Pug. That did a great crawl. Look at that. It's not bad, is it, for a larger tender engine? Beautiful crawl. And to be honest, the B12s must be, don't know, the gearing must not put much pressure on the motor, because I've never had a B12 burn out, never. Although, of course, the very older ones had the XO4 motors in them. And yeah, you could pretty much do what you like to an XO4. You could load it up with, I don't know, 50 odd coaches, and you could do it all day, and it'd never burn out or anything like that. They're really, really good. Right, let's pop up the chat then. If anyone else wants a shout out, we'll do that while I talk about the final few requests. So I've already got me on who wanted to see Thomas and Donald with some long vans, I think it was. Was it Whammy by Christian Man? I can't read what I've put. Yes, it was. He wanted to see any train with some food and drink wagons, which will be cool. So we'll do that. And then we just need one more. We'll do one more and then I'll save the rest for next week. So don't worry, folks. If I haven't showed your request, it will be coming. You won't miss it. Don't worry. Right. Let's see. I reckon it was Gareth Waite. I'll have to try and remember what he wanted to do. So originally he wanted to see the J36 and the N7, but he changed it, didn't he? He wanted to see something else, and I've forgotten which one it was. So let me just scroll down and double check. How can I have forgotten that? My memory is really bad. Yes, it was the P-Class, of course, the grey P-Class, okay. And did he specify which coaches he would like to see with that? Let's find him again. Where are you, Gareth? At least he did that, because I always feel bad when I have to sort of adapt requests so that they're different to what they asked for. I can't see the original one now. Where are you, Gareth? But no, thank you for letting me know. And I guess you could have emailed me, something like that. No, he just wanted to see the railgun, and I think that was all it was, more or less, wasn't it? So the P-Class and the railgun. Cool. Shall we do it then? Oh yeah, well, I better just have a look at the chat, because I just said people want shout outs and I don't want to just skip past that. Okay, so it's Mads Jacobson wants to say, how are you doing, Sam? I'm doing well, thank you. I hope you are as well. Sebastian Urquhart, please. Sebastian Urquhart, I thought that was part of your name. No, it was on the next line. Can I get a shout out? Yes, you can. Omar Drake, nice to see you. Thomas and Friends Gordon with his brother Flying Scotsman and Pullman cars. Ooh, that sounds cool. Yeah, if you want a super chat for that, I can certainly do that. Will there be some more Bachmann Thomas reviews someday? Yes. I'm hoping to get the Daisy at the very least, and then we've got that beautiful circle line model to look at. It's not a Thomas one, of course, but it's the same sort of thing. Well, Thomas never frightened me to death like that did, but it's similar in other ways. Oh, Dancing Turtle 96, nice to see you. Spencer McKibben, what was your first video on YouTube? My first video on YouTube, I cannot remember what it was. It was way back in 2008, it would have been. I created a series about, I think it was building Lego buildings or something like that, and finding ways to destroy them, something like that. It was really basic stuff. It was up here in the loft, actually, long before I got into model railways, 12 odd years ago. When I was a kid, I was probably 10, 11, 12, something like that at the time. Yeah, faded days, all in faded days. But yeah, that was it. That's what I used to do, build, I don't know, various projects out of Lego and Connects, and then film them in slow motion, getting destroyed. Yeah, thanks for reminding me about that. I'd forgotten about that. And yes, MDH Games, I hope everyone has enjoyed today's stream so far. I certainly do. And with that, let's get on to this last lot then. So let's do the Thomas and Donald with the long goods vans, so we'll do that. Let's remove the B12. I wonder why Thomas and Donald. Was there an episode of Thomas or something where Thomas and Donald ran together? Was Douglas unwell? I don't know. I always thought they stayed together no matter what, but yeah, I'm no expert. We'll see. It's not forced to have really happened, of course. It could just be a figment of the imagination, which is fine. It's fine. That's completely acceptable, of course. Let's move some of these out of the way because it just takes longer if I'm having to try and avoid knocking other engines off. And they've got to come off anyway, so why not? Here we go. Get rid of these maroon coaches. Love those LMS coaches, the Hornby ones. Yeah, they might be old, might not be that detailed, but they just look the part, don't they? Love them, especially lots of them rather, behind a big passenger engine like the Princess or something. And we did get a request for the Princess, so stay tuned next week and you'll see that. Looking forward to that. Any excuse to run the great big LMS Pacifics is absolutely fine by me. I love the things. Right, so sorry Douglas, I'm afraid you're going to be having your nose pushed out a bit today. So where's Donald? Here we are, Donald. Donald's 9, is he not? Let us know in the chat if that's wrong. I think Donald's 9 and Douglas is 10. If my memories serve me correctly there. Right, go on Donald, on you go. Right, so Thomas doesn't have a front coupling, which means Thomas is going to have to go at the front, which is fine. Thomas, that's a big responsibility. Hope you're going to do this. I'm struggling to get the tender hooked. Ah, did it then, and I pulled it off again. Right, there we go. Thomas at the front, and then I'll go and grab some of those large vans. Struggling to get the engines on today. Okay, right, so large vans. So I'm guessing he means the big, long ones. So we can do that. I don't know if this camera's frozen up again. Has it? Wave my arm about. Oh, no, we're okay. So, I think I keep them here somewhere. I know I should know these things. Yeah, bottom drawer, I think. Yeah, there's some. I've got some more modern ones. Yeah, actually, I'm going to put these on because these red ones, they have a bit less drag to them. That's fine. So I've got 8 there. That's not bad. Obviously, with the Bachmann Thomas models, you don't really want to load them up too much because the motors do have a tendency to fail, I've found. And I thought about doing a video on why that happens because I've been thinking about it. I don't know why it happens. That's why I want to do a video on it. I want to find out. I've got some theories. Perhaps they're over-oiled at the factory and the oil gets onto the armature, possibly. Perhaps the eye mechanisms. Perhaps they put a little bit too much pressure on the motors and cause them to heat up and burn out. Because a lot of Bachmann's locos use the same motors, but they don't tend to fail as readily as the Thomas models do. So perhaps that's the thing. Perhaps it's because they don't have proper bearings or anything like that, and they just sort of, you know, get too tired. And again, the motors heat up because of the friction, possibly. But then a lot of Bachmann's older locos don't have proper bearings, so I wouldn't guess that it would be that. So yeah, there's a lot of things it could be. I've no idea. But I'd like to find out and do some experimentation. The only problem is if you want to buy a Bachmann motor to experiment on, it costs a lot. You know, they're about 20 odd quid from what I remember. I'm not really sure I want to do that. So yeah, we'll try it. What I might do is just sacrifice a loco or see if I can find one that's dead that still has its motor in. But what I tend to do is when a loco dies, I'll take the motor out so that it can freewheel. And then if people ask for it to run, I can double head it with something else and its wheels will still go round. So yeah, a lot of the motors will have been chucked out if I couldn't fix them. Right, so Christian Man wanted to see the food and drink train. I'm going to ask you guys to put in the chat any engine you like. And the first one I see that I think is a good idea, I will do. And it's going to be hauling a food and drink train. So yeah, you put those into the chat. At a sudden moment, I will look. I won't say when. So everybody's got the same chance. I will look at the chat and whatever I see first, that is feasible, obviously, I will do. If someone asks for a crocodile or something like that, I ain't going to be able to do that. But yeah, if it's within my power, I will do it. Right, let's have a look, see what people are choosing. Harry Potter says a 9F. Okay, yeah, I can do that, Harry Potter. I think you probably got there first as well, so we can do that. Right, Hornby 9F is going to be hauling the food train. Lovely stuff. Okay, here it comes then. So this one's for Christian Man. Thank you very much, Christian Man, who said he could run. I could run anything I like. And then, of course, he sent that one later on saying he wants to see a food and drink train. So we've done that, no problem. Okay, and the last one, let's just go and double check that I'm actually going to do this right. It was Gareth Waite who wanted the N7 and the grey P-Class, I think it was. And I'm pretty sure that's all he wanted with the railgun. I don't think there's anything else. So the N7, where are you? Ooh, this could be the first time I've run the N7 this series. It's usually very, very popular, but not that many people have asked for it. Oh, I'm sorry, N7. Don't feel bad. I still think you're great. And you've been asked for now, so it's all sorted. Oh, I've only just realised we've got 2 grey locos. That's nice. They should look good together. Lovely. I ought to do a grey running session. Did I do that already or not? I'll have to think about that, see how many grey locos I've got. If I've got, say, enough, 6 or so, let's say, I could probably do a whole video about them. That would be fun. They are great. Some people don't like grey locos, but I've never had one that I've disliked. The Garrett, loved it. P-Class, of course. The N7, loved those. Anything you name, really, was great. Really love them. Okay. Even the grey diesels look great, in my opinion. Yeah, grey locos, love them. Really good. Right, Thomas and Donald, not Douglas. There we go. Both working all right? Good. Let's get evening starter haul, the food and drink then. There we go. Is it on the track right? No. Stop. Good job that wasn't in real life, wasn't it? And then the 2 locos with the railgun. There we go. Which again, I've put on the inside line. Why have I done that? Come on, let's fix this. I've got a plan. Probably isn't going to work. Oh yeah, it's definitely not going to work because these 2 are a lot slower. But if I do this, and I can hear there's been a derailment, so let's stop that if possible. And I've knocked these off as well. Oh, this has gone wrong, hasn't it? Big time. Yeah, we'll go and investigate that derailment in a second. Right, keep going, keep going. Send the railgun back on the middle line. And once I think it's far enough, I will send the 9F back. Okay, cut that off. Send the 9F back. Hopefully, fingers crossed, oops, still off the track. Hopefully the back of the 9F train won't couple to the front of the N7 train. Hopefully not, that would not be cool. Okay, keep going, keep going. And then this will be a big test for the 9F to see if it can actually handle these second radius points. I'm hoping it will. Okay, forwards we go. 9F should now be on the right track. Oh yeah, look at that. See, there's some locos that derail on points like that, and yet we've got a beast as big as the 9F, which does it with no problem. It's amazing, really, isn't it? Okay, so there we go. I think we've fixed that little problem. Hopefully the railgun works on the middle line. I can't actually remember if it does or not, but we'll see. And then what happened here? Oh, again, it's the same spot. It's literally the only part of the railway I can't reach. And that's where all the problems take place. Well, I'm going to have to risk it, folks. I'm going to have to give it a little bit of slow power and go slow and see if we can just ease them out of there. Are they moving? Right, right. Okay, they've left the wagons behind. Excellent. Well, Donald, Thomas, well done you. What am I going to do about that? I'm going to have to do the same thing. Let's change the angle so you don't get a nasty shock when my bottom fills the screen. And I'll just see if I can get in there. Ugh. Too fat for this, I reckon. Okay. It's a bit of a squeeze. It's normally not too much of a squeeze to get back here with all the equipment not set up. But yeah, on a live stream day, difficult to get there. Why do these wagons derail like this? It's these wide wheelbase wagons do seem to derail a lot, the Hornby ones. I've noticed that with the open wagons as well. Right. Well, I've managed to drag them out. Some of them are still derailed, so I'll try and lift those back onto the track just to keep you updated with what's happening. Right. So I don't know what did that. I don't know if it's the slightly different backman coupling, not agreeing with the Hornby ones. Could be that, I suppose. I have no clue, really. They seem, though, now to be back on the track, so if I can climb back out of this again. Oh. Right, let's have a go. Are we in shot? No, we're not quite. Oh, the back is. Right, let's give this a try. I didn't put a brake van on there, did I? No, I don't think so. Okay, here we go. They look like they're on the track properly. Let's have a look. We better pay some attention to the other requests as well. Yeah, they seem to be better. They're not making a noise. Right, well, we'll have to see if they get another lap done then, without derailing. Why don't you get the back of the train to couple it up and pull it out, Mary? Yeah, that would have been a good idea, Mary, but they were derailed, and I'd rather do it by hand if I can help it, because if they go even further back, I've got to, if they go up to this end, let me try and point. If they go up here, this bit here, to get to that bit of track, I've got to move the bookcase. And that is not something I want to do during a stream. That would be a true disaster. So yeah, I just didn't want to push my luck, to be honest. Maybe if it was a video and I've got more time, I might have done it that way. But yeah, as it was, didn't fancy that. Right, take two. If it happens again, I'm going to leave them there, possibly all night, Thomas. All night. Did you hear that? It's scary back there at night, so you better behave yourself. Right, please, please, please. Was it that? Well, I think it was that curve that did it. No, absolutely fine. Typical. How very typical. Right, not to worry. Anyway, thank you very much, Christian Man. Your 9F train with the food and drink is doing absolutely fine. And Gareth Waits, your N7 and the P-Class. And of course the railgun working absolutely as they should be. No problems there whatsoever. I think with that, folks, I will go through and thank everybody for their kind support. So here we go. This is the master list of everybody who entered today. So thank you so much. Here we go. Colin Wykes, thank you so much. Brendan UP 1995, Lee Tong 16, Sparky 129 Games, Piggle McDiggle, which seems to make me giggle every time. Piggle McGiggle Diggle. Goodness. AZ Rail, George Botterini, Lewis Hughes, The Ugly Duckman, Sharky McSharknose. We've got a lot of funny names cropping up today, not to mention Bullman. William Town, Kelly Ashford, Mail Hosco, Paul S, Techno Andrew, Sideways 66779, Me Earn Whammy Radio by Christian Man, Gareth Waite, Matt Daniels, E350TB, Shining Time 4, J, Zachary Nast K, Charles Curtis, Zach Skurlock. Yeah, I think I said that right actually. Ooh, what a shock that is. William Hurley, E350TB, William Town, American British Railways, Kevin Rogers, Red Rebel Studios, Me On, Whammy Radio by Christian Man, John Ewell, Me On, William Town, Whammy Radio again, Ronald Morritt, Whammy Radio again, American British Railways, Samuel Hockaday, Gareth Waite, thank you very much Gareth, Simon the Plants Man, Whammy again. Wow, thank you Christian, today you have been a crazy big support, thank you very, very much. And good luck with your layout as well. I've just seen your message about that. The Ugly Duckman, E350TB again. Terence Priestley, Kelly Ashford, who asked if I'd like to see the photo of the city of Truro, and I said yes. And then Whammy again, radio by Christian Man. So once again, folks, thank you so much for your support today. It's been really, really kind of you. Thanks for all the requests. As I said earlier, if I didn't do yours yet, don't worry. I will do it next time, not to worry. For now, though, thanks for watching. Have a really good week. Stay safe if you're at home. Just appreciate the time at home, even though obviously you'd rather be going about your daily lives, as all of us really would. But from me, stay safe, take care. I'll be back during the week with some more videos. I'm going to be carrying on my little investigation into which manufacturer produces the best 00 gauge wagons, so look out for that. And then, of course, all being well, I've got the Terrier review coming soon. For now, though, once again, thanks for the support, and I will see you very, very soon. All right, cheers, folks. See you next week. Hey folks, thank you all very, very much for tuning in for another episode of Sam's Trains Live. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back with another episode very, very soon, but in the meantime, please enjoy the videos that I'll be posting on my channel. Till then, and I will see you all very soon. Thanks again for your support, folks, and take care of yourselves.